It's Wednesday, so you know what time it is. It's time for Sew Wednesday. Hi, my name is Lorene. I just want to welcome you guys to my channel. I want to start off saying thank you to all my subscribers and all the sweet comments that you people leave. Y'all are just so precious. I read every one of them. Although I can't comment back sometimes, I'll put a little heart there. I'll put a little heart and I'll let you know that I've read your comment, and I look forward to reading all of them. So keep talking to me. Keep talking to me. I love getting up in the morning and checking my computer to see if I got some comments from you guys. So I've got a lot to share with y'all. I got 2 FFOs. Yes, I completely finished 2 projects since I seen you guys 2 weeks ago. So I'm going to start off with that. One is a free, well, actually both of them are free patterns. And one of them you haven't seen yet. I'm going to show it to you. It's from, by the way, I hope you guys are doing good. It's from the Primitive Hare. And where's the, wait a minute, I've misplaced my paper. Somewhere right here. Here it is. This is a freebie. It's Love Never Fails. And it's the hand and heart symbol right here. And this is so pretty. And this is a quick stitch. I did this over a weekend. I started it and I finished it. So I finished stitching it and I finished putting it into a pillow. And you can also do it in blue or whatever color you want. She's got it in red and she's got it in blue. So, and I actually used, what color red did I use? I used DMC 3328 with mine. And I did it on 16 count Ada that I coffee and tea stained. But here it is. Isn't that pretty? And like I said, I did this over the weekend, so it didn't take long at all. And I embellished it with this, this is silk ribbon. And this little rhinestone button I had. Then on the back, I actually just glued this on with Arlene's fabric glue. I added some vintage buttons and I put the year that I completed it, which is 2023. But isn't this pretty? I thought it would be a great Valentine's pillow to make. Love never fails. That's true, by the way. So that's my first finish. And then you guys saw that I had made this Christmas drum pincushion. I had finished stitching it and everything by Samplers and Stitches. Yeah, Samplers and Stitches. And this is a free pattern also. And I went on ahead and made it into a drum keep. And I just love it. Here it is. It really turned out darling. And of course that's 2022. That's when I finished stitching it. And that's what was on the pattern too. It's actually from 2022. And I added some strawberries. I put one on the top. And this is silk ribbon. And then I have 2 hanging down the side. And I put some seed beads in there. Isn't that pretty? And the bottom looks like this. Now this is not velvet. I went to Joann's because I have bought velvet from them before, and it's been a number of years ago. And I went to find some velvet from them because they normally carry it in normally black, red, and blue. Those are the colors I have found in the past. But the velvet they had this time was a heavier velvet like you would use to make curtains or furniture with. I mean, it was just really so heavy that I could not sew through it, and I didn't even buy it. And they had some fabric there, and this is not velvet or crushed velvet or velveteen. This is something else, and And the young man that was cutting it for me, he told me what it was, and I forgot what it was. But it wasn't something I've ever heard before. So, but I bought it, and I think it turned out really pretty. It does look like velvet, but it's not velvet. So, but I bought like a yard of it, so I'll be using it on other projects too. But isn't this darling? I think it just turned out so, so pretty. So you guys want to make this. I used the Twisted Stitchers tutorial on how to do a drawn pin keep. And she's got a wonderful tutorial out there on step by step on how to do this, and that's how I did it. And the strawberries are really easy to make. I mean, I may show you guys one day how I just made these strawberries. They're really easy. But if you're interested in knowing how to make some things, just let me know. I may start doing videos on how I put these things together step by step. So anyway, just let me know if that's something that you guys would be interested in seeing. So anyway, so that's my little drum keep, and I'm going to go put it back here. I still have my gingerbread drum keep up on my shelf, and I'm going to put this up. I'm probably going to leave it up for a couple of months because these are the only drum keeps I have, and I want to make a collection of them. So anyway, so there it is. I'm very proud of it. All right, so that's my two finishes. My two FFOs. And oh, I pull this out. I have a two-story house, and my sewing room used to be upstairs, and now I'm downstairs on the bottom floor. But upstairs I had this in my sewing room, and I never did put it back up when I moved downstairs. But I wanted to show you guys this little hand embroidery Sew on Wednesday I did. I had it actually on a stand upstairs in my sewing room. And this is a little vintage, actually went on a tea towel, Sew on Wednesday. And remember I told you that my station's named after this. So, and the whole series is different. You can get cats or little girls or teddy bears or whatever, but they were vintage hand towels that used to be sewn by your mother or great grandmother or grandmothers back in the 30s or 40s and 50s, maybe 60s. So, and I wrote down, they actually on Sew on Wednesday was actually, a lot of people follow this little like wash on Monday. I know my mother washed on Monday, and it says iron on Tuesday, sew on Wednesday was the day to sew, mark it on Thursday, clean on Friday, bake on Saturday, which my mother baked on Saturday, and church on Sunday. So that was what was on all the little dish towels that the women were embroidering back then, these vintage dish towels. So, but I wanted to show you this. I thought this was really cute. Sew on Wednesday. So I'm not sure I'm going to put it up in my room down here, but anyway, I'm very proud of it, and I wanted to show y'all. So as I find my little hand embroideries, you know, that's how I started my channel, was doing hand embroidering and just making little crafts. I wasn't into cross stitch yet, so I come across once in a while something I've done, and I thought, well, I'm going to show you guys what I used to do, and I may start doing it again one day, but right now I'm hooked on cross stitching. So okay, let's move on. All right, now, next is the Winter Blues. Me and Carolyn started a sew-along called Winter Blues Sal 2023. And a few people have joined it, so thank you. If you want to join this group, just do the hashtag on Instagram. I don't have a Facebook account, but I am on Instagram, so you can go out there and do a hashtag and join this sew-along with us. So, but what me and Carolyn started as our sale together was JBW Designs Over the Fields We Go. And we're doing this in blue. And it can be, if you want to join, it can be any blue. I mean, anything you're working on that's got blue in it. But the primary color needs to be blue. So, but anyway, so we're doing this, and we're doing it all in blue, and I'll show you what color blue I am using. I'm using 806, DMC 806. So I believe this is 14 count. I did not write it down. But I've gotten pretty far along with it. Put it on my board. It's kind of wrinkled because I just took it off my little hoop I had it on. But this is how much I've gotten done. Wow, that looks really bad, doesn't it? Excuse the wrinkles, people. But isn't it darling? This is a really easy stitch too. So, I've gotten more than half of it done. I'm about right there on the picture. So I've only got this side to go right here. Really cute. Over the Fields We Go by what is it? JBW Designs. I should be finishing this up within the next week or so because I'm almost there. I'm almost there. Okay, the next one is, oh my goodness, this one is so cute. Sorry for the crinkling. I've got them in a plastic bag. I don't have a project bag for them. I still need to make some project bags. Okay, this is Stacy Nash Primitives. The spotted, what's it called? Spotted Pigs Pin Keep. This is so cute. Oh my goodness, I started this and I was all over the place with this. I started up here first. Yeah, right here, left-hand corner with the border. And then I go, well, okay, I'll just start a little bit here. And I go, I want to work down here. So I went down this way. Then I go, well, I'll go right here. And I thought, no, I'll start right here. And what I was trying to get to is I wanted to get to this little piglet. These little pigs are so cute. So I did. I made my way over to get that little piglet going. So let me show you. This is such a darling pattern. Oh my goodness. You know, you have those patterns that you go, oh my goodness, this is so much fun to work on, but this is one of them. Look at that, isn't that cute? Like I told you, I was all over the place. I started up here, then I went down here, then I went over here, then I went here, and I thought, okay, Lorraine, just do the pig. That's what you're trying to do, is get to the pig. So I did. So cute. And I'm doing this on 14 count Aida. The color is Silver Fox, and it's by Fiber on a Whim, and got this from Salty Yarns in Maryland. Oh, talking about Salty Yarns, they have moved, or they're in the process of moving right now. They were in Ocean City, but they're moving down the street like 5 miles. I forgot the name of the city. But anyway, if I follow them on Instagram, and they're showing where they're moving. So, but you can look it up. So I don't know if they got the grand opening this weekend or what, but they're pretty much moved. So anyway, just a heads up on that. Salty Yarns has moved, so they have a new address. But this came from Salty Yarns, and I just love this Aida. This is called Silver Fox, like I said, and it's just so soft. I love it because it's so soft to work with. I mean, the fabric is just very, very soft. It's not rough at all. And you can see some of the modeling on it. It's called Silver Fox, like I said, but it's like a grayish blue. But this is going to be so darling. I can't wait to get this one finished. And also, the threads, I'm doing them all in DMC colors. But the threads, oh, here it is. This is what I'm looking for right here. The threads were all let me see what it is. Gentle Art threads. And what I did, I found on the computer a conversion chart that was put out by the Stitchers Village that does the conversion of gentle art threads to DMC colors. And I printed this off. So what I did, I got the color of the gentle arts threads, and I did the DMC conversions by looking at this. So that's what I'm doing this this pin keep with, all DMC colors that's been converted from gentle art threads. So heads up on that, you can get this conversion chart. That will help you out. Pick the colors out if you don't want to get the if you want to use the DMCs. So anyway, let me show you this little pig. There you go. Stacy Nash, Spotted Pigs Pin Keep. So, so cute. All right. Put that over here. All right, my next one is, these are all my whips I'm showing you now. I got a lot done this week, these past 2 weeks. Let me find my card. I've lost my card, my information card. Not sure what I did with it. It's not there. I'm pretty sure this is 14 count, just by looking at it. But this is Be Mine. This little vintage Valentine card that's been done into a cross stitch pattern. I'm not going to even attempt to pronounce the name of the designer, but there it is down here. And apparently they have a collection of these vintage cards. I know there's a Christmas card out that I want to get of a little girl, and she's in a snow scene, and it is a vintage Christmas card, it looks like. So, but in the meantime, I've been working on this guy, and so cute. I've got all this done all the way up to her face now. Last time y'all saw it, I just had her hair done, and I was starting to work on her face. I had her hands done. But I've got her face completely done. I'm over here right now working on this other part of her. And remember, it's not back stitched yet, so it doesn't quite look like this yet. So I'm waiting to back stitch it when I get it completely done. So let me show you what I've got done. I believe this is 14 count Ada on the color Toast. And here she is. Since last time you saw it, I had some of her hair done and her hands, but I've added her face and her little eyes and her hair and her bow, and I've got her little bow going on over here too. Isn't that darling? It is so precious. I really enjoy working on this one. These are all DMC colors I'm using. There's a lot of blending. If you don't like blending, this is not the one for you, because there's a lot of blending in this pattern. So, and there's going to be a lot of back stitching when I get it all stitched and start on the back stitching, the very final thing I'm going to do. There'll be a lot of back stitching, but it's going to be so cute. And there's some beads, like there's going to be beads down here for the buttons on the little boy's shoe. And there may be some other beads somewhere I haven't come across yet, but right now I just know there's beads down here. But this has got to be one of the cutest patterns I'm working on. I mean, it just makes me smile when I'm doing it. So this is Be Mine. part of the Vintage Connect collection. I'm hoping to get at least a big chunk of it done before Valentine's. I'm hoping. And this one has quite a few of DMC colors with it. But it's the blending of the threads that slow you down a little bit. But that's what makes it pretty. All right, my next one is a lavender and lace. Lavender and lace, they have these little cards that come with their patterns of what the pattern looks like. Winter Rose by Lavender and Lace. I started this back in June of 2022. I'm doing it on 14 count white Aida. I'm using all the DMC colors, and there is a lot of back stitching and blending with this also. And what I've gotten done, I have continued to work up here. I was right here last time you saw it. I've continued to work up here, and I've got her face done. I haven't got her eye in yet, but it's a back stitch. I haven't put it in yet, but I've got her face done, and I've got the top of her hair done. And I think I'm still working on the hat. Or not the hat, the, what is that? I think that's just hair. I'll have to see what I've got done. Yeah, I'm working on the top part of her. I believe it is a hat because there's a little green there. So let me show you what I've got done on it. She's going to be beautiful. Oh my goodness. These lavender and lace patterns are just absolutely beautiful. I've got several and I need to get them all started and going. Here she is. Oh, I got her muff done too. So I've done that, and I've done all of this, and I'm working on this right here, top of her hair, and I believe that's got some greenery in there. But isn't she beautiful? I still have to complete this right here. I still need to add some white down here and finish this ruffle. Yeah, this side of the ruffle I'm still working on. I still got quite a bit to go because I still need to finish the border, and there's another line that goes over here where she's been skating, and then all this is done. Got all the blue up here, and so, but I've almost got her body done. But isn't she pretty? So this is Lavender and Lace, Winter Rose. Just give me a minute. Let me get my stuff back in here because I don't want to lose it. Get it misplaced. You guys know how that works. Better keep it all together or you won't know what goes with what. All right. All right, let's see what's next. Oh, Miss Jane Austen is next. Miss Jane Austen. All right, I'll get all this stuff out of here. Tenderness of Heart by Trend Peak Primitives. And this is what I've got done. I've added some more of the alphabet over here. And I finally finished the bottom of her dress. I just had this partially outlined. So I finished all this white down here, and she has a foot now. So let me show you this pretty lady. Get it up on my board here. doing this on Ivory Ada that I copied and tea stained. It's 16 count, and I'm using all DMC threads for this. These are all the call for threads. And there she is. So, since last time you saw it, I finished the N, added the O, and I finished her dress, which took a while because it was all solid filling it in. And I put her, you can see her foot there. So there she is. She's going to be so pretty. I love her dress. I love the color on her dress. And she's going to be a nice size girl when I get her done. 36 by 30. Whoa. 36 inches by 30 inches. So she's going to be pretty big. So here it is, Tenderness of Heart by Twin Peak Primitives. So pretty. I'm running out of Ada cloth that I copy and tea stain. I did 2 pieces, fairly large pieces when I tried it out, and I just love how it turned out. So I need to stain some more Ada because I've got some other projects I want to start, and I'm going to need that coffee stain, tea stain Ada to do them in. Okay, my next one is another lavender and lace. This is Enchanted Alphabet. And I have made my way over here. I'm almost to the little girl, and there's a little dove up here too. And I'm doing this on ivory, 16 count. I'm using all the DMC called for colors. And it's going to be 8 inches by 23 inches. The size of the stitching, that's going to be the size. Here it is. Last time you guys saw it, I was right over here. And now I've got the J and the L. And I'm going to start on the K. The K goes right here. And there's going to be the dove right over here. So, and these, the alphabet is so beautiful. They're all different colors in each letter. And just really, really fancy. And I've got another bouquet of little flowers I'm going to have to do. Looks like it's going to fall right beside the K, which is going to be right here. So that's going to take some time to do when I get to that. So, but other than that, it's going really quickly. The lettering, it's not taking that long to do each letter. So this is the Enchanted Alphabet by Lavender and Lace. And I'm doing this on ivory. I'm not sure if I told you guys. Ivory 16 count that I got from Hobby Lobby. I buy most of my Ada from, since I do everything almost on Ada, I've only got one project that I've got on Even Weave. I even bought that from Hobby Lobby. But most of my Ada right now is coming from Hobby Lobby. And it's working out just fine. Okay, my next one, last but not least, is my Sunday stitch. And you guys that have been following me for a while, you know exactly what I'm fixing to show you. the Nativity by Heaven and Earth Designs. I started this back in April of 2022. I'm doing it on 16 count white Aida, and it's got 88 DMC colors. It's going to end up being 20 inches by 16 inches. So it's going to be a fairly nice size, although this is the mini, meaning it's the smaller of the two. They got two out. One's larger than the other, and this is the smaller one. It's still going to be a fairly large piece. So anyway, I'm still down here on this little shepherd's garment, but I have moved over and filled it in. I told you guys I wanted to get some part of all his garment filled in where I had already sewed, and I did where I've already stitched it up, and I'll show you. Let me move my stuff around a little bit. Put that over there. All right. Alrighty. Last time y'all saw this, this was still empty up here. I had a little gap here I needed to fill in. I filled it in, and look at the color it's filled in. It's like it's an orangey color. I had to go back and look at the picture of someone who had completed this to make sure I did it right, and it was right. It's just, I guess it's just the way the you know, the glow coming off baby Jesus over here is affecting his garment right there. So anyway, it's going to be so beautiful. So I did meet my goal for this. I wanted to get this filled in. I did get it filled in, and I'm starting to fill this in right here now. And right here, you can see the other shepherd's foot, the wise man's foot right here. This is a wise man, and this is another wise man. He's kneeling. Right here is, let me show you the picture. It looks like purple. He has purple on, and I should be getting to that soon. I've got to move over just about another inch, and it should be the back of his head and that purple headdress he has on coming down. So I'll be excited when I get over there, because this has been pretty like brown and beigey colors, and it'll give me something brighter to stitch. A brighter color. And also, this is getting too small. This Q-snap, I've got it on. There's been a few times since I've got it rolled up right here. There's a lot of fabric here because this is the very bottom left-hand corner I'm working with. And there's been a few times when I'm clipping my threads, I've almost clipped the Aida cloth. So I've ordered a big scroll rod from Amazon. I saw Vicki on the Virginia Stitcher. She's the Virginia Stitcher, which I'm going to just give her a shout out right now. I just watch every floss tube she puts out. I really like her floss tubes. Anyway, I watch quite a few floss tubes, but Virginia Stitcher, Vicki, she was mentioning she had a scroll rod that she has one of her lavender and laces on it. On this particular floss tube I was watching, she had it was one with the bear. I don't know what the name is. It had a bear and a Santa. Well, anyway, she had that on her scroll rod, and she was talking about where she got it from, and they were out of stock, and I think they're called Abascus or Arabascus, something like that. I'm not sure about the name. I should have wrote it down before I did the video. Well, anyway, I did order it, and I'll show you guys when it comes in. It should be in next week or so. But it's fairly large, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this off of this Q-snap, this small Q-snap, and since this is a fairly large piece that I have, I'm just going to put it on that and keep it on that, and that way give me more space to stitch and clip my threads and everything, so I don't accidentally clip the back of my Aida here. So anyway, so this is the Nativity. Where's my paper? Here it is. And I work on this on Sundays. The Nativity by Heaven and Earth Designs. I've got two pieces that are solid coverage like this that I'm working on. The other one is the big kahuna, we call it. Me and Carolyn call it the big kahuna, the Christmas house, which I have not touched in a while, which I need to get back to. That's another big one I'm working on. So, but right now I'm really focusing on my nativity. I really want to get to the other wise man, this kneeling. So anyway, that's it for today. I do want to share with you guys that I did order some stuff. I'm going to have some new patterns to show you on my next video. And of course that scroll, that whatever that rod thing I'm getting. I think it's called scroll rod. I've never had one. I've never used one. So, but I'll show you guys that next time I see you. And the new patterns I've gotten a Blackbird design book. I didn't show you this time, but I'll wait till next time when I've got a few more items I can add to my haul. So, but until then, that's it. I just wanted to say thank you again for everyone that joined me. Please comment. I love reading your comments, like I said at the beginning of the video. And also, I want to correct a boo-boo I did last time. At the beginning of my video, I told you I went to the Stitch Niche, which is in Arlington, Texas. That's a L&S I went to, my first one to go to. And I had mentioned that Pam was the owner, co-owner, but no, it's Kim. I messed up. Her name is Kim. So I'm sorry about that, Kim. So if you want to go to, if you're anywhere near Arlington and want to go to a L&S store, which is just it's just wonderful. It's just fabulous. I had a great time in there. Go visit Kim at the Stitch Niche. All right. Okay, guys. Well, until next time, I'll see you guys in 2 weeks. Just keep on stitching. Remember, one stitch at a time will get you there. One stitch at a time. And I'll see you in 2 weeks. God bless you guys. Bye now.